their back into yours. Maybe they follow you to bed the moment you stand up, like they've been waiting all day for this. Most people think it's just a habit, or that the dog is cold, or simply that there's no room anywhere else. But researchers who study canine behavior say something very different is happening. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what your dog is communicating when they choose to sleep with you, what's real science, what's myth, and one sign you should never ignore. Welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we talk about dog behavior and what it actually means, backed by real research, not just internet myths. Today's topic is one of the most common things dog owners wonder about, and honestly one of the most misunderstood. Let's get into it. Here's the number one reason your dog sleeps with you. You are their safe place. Research consistently shows that dogs form strong emotional bonds with the humans they live with, similar to how children attach to caregivers. And when a dog chooses to sleep near you, they are expressing that bond in one of the most honest ways they can. Think about it from their perspective. Dogs evolved as pack animals. For thousands of years, sleeping alone meant being vulnerable, exposed to danger, cut off from a group. Sleeping together was survival. Your dog still carries that instinct. When they climb into bed with you, they are not being clingy or spoiled. They are doing exactly what their biology tells them to do with someone they trust completely. If your dog sleeps next to you, that is not a coincidence. That is a choice, and it says a lot about how they feel about you. Here's something that might surprise you. Sleeping near your dog is genuinely good for you. Studies have found that physical contact with a dog reduces cortisol. That's a hormone your body releases when you're stressed. And here's the really interesting part. It works both ways. Both humans and dogs experience a rise in oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, during close physical contact. It's the same chemical release between mothers and newborns, between close friends, between people who feel genuinely safe around each other. Now, some content online will tell you that your heartbeats literally synchronize while you sleep together. That sounds incredible, but that specific claim hasn't been confirmed by research. So let's not overstate it. What is true is this. Close physical contact with your dog, whether during sleep or simply resting together, creates a real, measurable sense of calm and emotional connection. For both of you, that's not nothing. That's actually remarkable. Have you ever noticed your dog acting differently when you're having a rough day? Sticking closer than usual, resting their head on your lap, following you from room to room. That is not your imagination. Dogs read us constantly. Our posture, our tone of voice, the way we move, the way we breathe. But here's the part that genuinely blew my mind. Research has shown that dogs can detect stress-related chemical changes in human sweat. They are literally smelling your anxiety. And when your dog detects that you're under stress or feeling low, many of them respond by becoming more attentive, more gentle, more physically close. So when your dog chooses to sleep pressed against you on a hard night, they may actually know something is off, and they're staying close on purpose. Okay, now let's talk about sleep positions, because this is where a lot of content online goes completely off the rails. You've probably seen videos or articles that say things like, if your dog sleeps with their back to you, that means they trust you completely. Or if they sleep against your feet, they're guarding your blind side. That's storytelling, not science. Here's what we can say with reasonable confidence. A dog sleeping with their belly fully exposed is likely in a very relaxed, comfortable state because at a vulnerable position and they feel safe enough to do it. A dog that curls up tightly is probably seeking warmth or simply prefers that position for comfort. Beyond that, be careful. Every dog is different. A single sleeping position doesn't give you a definitive psychological diagnosis of your pet. If someone tells you it does, they're guessing. The honest answer is this. If your dog is consistently choosing to sleep near you, that in itself is the meaningful signal, not the exact angle of their body. Here's one more thing your dog is doing that you probably never consciously noticed. They are learning your schedule. Dogs are incredibly observant. Over time, they pick up on when you wake up, when you go to bed, when meals happen, when walks happen. They build an internal clock around you. This is called routine adaptation. And it's one of the reasons your dog is already at the bedroom door before you've even decided to go to sleep. They're not psychic. They're paying attention. And they've been paying attention every single day since they came home with you. Now, this is the part one really needs you pay attention to. What if your dog suddenly stopped sleeping with you? Not gradually, not because something changed in the room, but abruptly. A dog who has slept next to you every night for years, and then one day simply doesn't. That is a signal worth taking seriously. Here's why. Dogs don't explain themselves. They communicate through behavior. And a sudden unexplained change in behavior, especially one this consistent, often means something is going on physically or emotionally. Possible reasons include joint pain or arthritis, making it hard to get onto bed, an internal illness causing discomfort, overheating, a change in environment that's causing anxiety, or a shift in their daily routine that's affected their stress levels. This is especially important in older dogs, where sudden behavioral changes can be early signs of health issues that aren't yet visible. My recommendation: if you notice this change and it lasts more than a few days with no obvious explanation, book a vet visit. It doesn't have to be an emergency, but it should be checked. Your dog cannot tell you they're hurting. This might be the only way they can. So, the next time your dog climbs into bed with you tonight, here's what you now know. They are not there out of habit. They are there because you are the safest, most trusted presence in their life. They may be helping regulate your stress without you even realizing it. They have memorized your schedule, and the way they sleep near you, though we shouldn't overread every position, is one of the most genuine expressions of trust an animal can show. Take care of that trust, and keep watching their behavior, because the signals are always there. We just have to know how to read them. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who has a dog. Subscribe if you want more content like this. We go deep, we stay honest, and we never waste your time. I'll see you in the next one. Quick pause. If you're finding this useful, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next video. We post regularly on dog behavior, health signals, and what your dog is actually trying to tell you. Okay, back to it.